So I am putting Shannon in a box, and he's kind of a complicated pose, so I thought I'd show you how I do that. So what I'm going to do is I've cut out a shape for his fin, and then I'll lay him in there, and then between his fin and his body I'm going to put this other piece of foam right here so his body can lay on this one. And then his tail kind of hangs out a little bit at the front, so I'll put this here to protect that, and then fit this all in the box. Then I'll also be attaching Shannon to this with some wire. I've put a bag on him so the foam little specks don't get in his hair or on his body, and I'll put another baggie over his tail as well to protect him. So here he is with his fin up underneath this first piece, and then he's just laying back on this other piece of foam, and then I'm going to secure him to this piece of foam with my wire. So I secured this wire around, and I put a piece of towel underneath it so it's not rubbing against the doll at all. And then I'm going to put this piece of foam over the top and kind of round it so he's got a little tunnel that he's in. So here he is in this tunnel that I've secured with more wire to the foam below, and then I'm just going to stuff it gently with some polyfill. So once he's in the box, he's fitting snugly because the bottom foam area is the same height as the box. And so I'm going to put this little piece of foam down at the bottom, and then I have another piece that I cut out the center of, like this, that I'm going to be putting right over his hand. And that's just to help prevent anything from running into it. I've already covered his hand with cotton balls as well, and then we'll have this over it, so should be pretty well protected. The base is completely wrapped in foam, so it's protected. And then I'm going to be putting this piece of cardboard over the rod so it's protected as well. Then I've laid the base down on the side here with the rod this direction with the cardboard protecting it, and then this is up above Shannon's head, and there's a few inches of foam in between both so they won't bump into each other. And then any empty space in here I'm filling up with some packing paper, and then I'm also going to fill the whole thing with peanuts. So he's in there with some packing pellets now, and I just need to add the certificate of authenticity and then seal it up. But the main thing is that you make sure there's no movement. There's nothing loose in there that could knock into anything. Any gaps are filled in with either this polyfill or packing paper or peanuts. So everything is nice and solid, and there's several inches of protection all around.